How big of a difference does a phone application make towards changing the overall experience of using a pair of truly wireless headphones? So I've recently had some hands-on time with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. Someone here in my office has them, and I've had about an hour to play with them, and I'm gonna get to continue to work on an initial impressions and finally like a full review. But one of the first things that struck me that I wanted to share with you guys, because I haven't had this experience in the past, was having a dedicated app on your phone that changes not only the sound, but the functionality of a pair of headphones. Now, generally, we don't see brands or companies doing stuff like this simply because they more often than not don't have a reason to. If you're Samsung though, and you're trying to compete with the Apple ecosystem, there's a reason for you to have deep integration into your devices, into your overall user experience, and thus create an app for it. I was able to install the Samsung Galaxy Gear app on my Redmi K20 Pro with the specific plugin, I guess you would call it, for the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. And the first thing that struck me was the deep level of customization in regards to sound and user experience while trying these headphones. Now, you're allowed to go ahead and customize what the double tap and hold function does on the headphones. And you're able to make it change the headphones from either having an ambient mode, volume up, volume down. You're also able to change the EQ and the sound quality of the headphones, or not the sound quality, but maybe the built-in EQ with the headphones. I found that going through the app, there was a level of customization that Samsung wants you to have. And you have to, at some point, choose between volume up and volume down, or having the easy to access ambient mode. But if you go deeper into the application, you're able to actually choose like some experimental features. And this kind of struck me as a little bit odd, but it made perfect sense. For the average user and consumer, they're going to want the ability to turn the volume up and turn the volume down, or if they have the need for it in their daily life, to be able to actually go ahead and use the ambient mode on demand. But with the more advanced user that wants to go in and change settings, you're actually able to go into the settings of these headphones and change a edge touch of the headphones to change the volume. So you can actually have the full controls on the headphones. The reason why Samsung hides this behind a experimental feature in the application is so that for the average user that picks these headphones up, they don't have to deal with learning how to do the edge touch, which, although not terrible, wasn't the most ergonomic thing. But for power users that are going to be using these headphones day in and day out, having that edge touch ability on the headphones makes a huge difference to the amount of functionality that you have. Because you can then go from having moderate functionality and having to choose between the ambient mode or volume up and volume down to full control, ambient mode, assistant, and volume up and down, all from the earbuds, albeit with slightly less ergonomic and slightly less intuitive controls for the volume. Now, a big question that this had me wondering was, does the slightly premium price point of the headphones justify them having the app? Or is the app a justification for them being slightly more expensive? And when comparing them to the MiFo 05 Plus, I thought that the MiFo 05 Plus had a bigger soundstage, and I thought that they were pretty comparable. So the only thing between the two of them is the controls and the control layout, and then the ability to change that with the app. And so I want to know what you guys think. Is an application justification enough to have a slightly higher price point on a pair of truly wireless headphones? Because I haven't used these day in and day out. I plan to try to get them to take overnight to borrow and maybe go to the gym with them, which shouldn't be that much of an issue. But overall, I'm impressed, but at the same time, I'm left wondering if it's worth it or not. That's up for you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Till next time, it's Mitchell coming to you from a really gray day over here in Hanoi. Peace.